is clear regarding God and love. Number one, we've already stated God is what? All right, there are only a few things that the Bible actually tells us God is. The Bible never says God is faith, because he's not. God is love. But now the Bible tells us God is love, God is a spirit, God is a consuming fire, and God is jealous. These are all the characteristics of love. I ain't throwing you a gang sign. These are all the characteristics of love. God is love, which means if God is love and God is a spirit, then love is a spiritual force. Love is more than emotions. That's why many of you struggle with love, because you only tie love to emotion. So if I don't feel like I love you, back up. I ain't in the mood for you today. Love is not just tied to emotions. Love is tied to will. I will love you. Parents, you understand that. Sometimes you have to say to yourself, I really do love my child. I do love my child. I do love my child. Because they can just so bother you at the moment. So God is love. God is a spirit. Therefore, love is a spirit. We're doing a little mathematical equation. So then if love is a spirit, and God is a spirit, and God is jealous, then love is jealous. And God is a consuming fire, so love is a consuming fire. That's the passionate, erotic side of love. Burning. Every culture has it in their own way. Latino heat. Everybody has it in their own section as they put it. But it comes all from God. So God is jealous. God is love. God is a spirit. Love is jealous. You must understand jealousy as it refers to God, not as you know it between humans. God's jealousy and man's jealousy, thank God, are quite different. Glory, hallelujah. Jealous to God means that he is protective, not envious of you like you got something he wants. You know, people are jealous of you because they think you look better. All you gotta do sometimes is tell them where to go buy the hair and you can look just as good. Oh, Lord help us. So, love with God is that he is protective. Protective in the sense that there is a certain kind of love that particularly only belongs to him. That love is called worship. It belongs to no one else but him. And he is protective of that. That's why he says, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Get your God out of my face. Because if you don't move it, I will. And if I move it, you're moving with it. And wherever I put it is where you're going to. So when I put that God in the lake of fire, you're going to burn too. Your bacon going to sizzle also. So he says, I'm protective over worship because worship belongs to me. The highest form of worship, imitation. When you worship, imitate. That's why if you imitate a particular rapper, you want to dress like him. You want to talk like him. You want to wear your pants down low, which came from prison because they wouldn't let them have belts so they wouldn't hang themselves or use it as a weapon. But you want to imitate that because somebody else is wearing it, even though it's a prisoner's attire. Not a free man. Because nobody want to look at your crack. We want to seal it. See, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. God wants you to understand that love is so protective that worship only belongs to him. Someone say worship. Worship only belongs to God. So when he watches you give worship anywhere else, the protective, jealous side of God arises. You know what happens to some of us? You love someone so much, you start to worship them. So what does God do? God many times then will move in and challenge your God. You say, well, what do you mean? He will allow them to fail you. And that's why you end up with a broken heart. They commit adultery or fornication, or they lie on you, or they betray your trust, or they do something.